Hey everybody, Joy here. I have you on a very precarious perch today. I have you, the window sill here is like a less than ½ inch wide. I have you sitting on it. I can't get I could get my tripod out, but you never know who's coming and when they're coming. It is 10:35. Somebody was supposed to be here this morning to get our coach to go take it for a ride to see if the door that had wind noise coming in it was fixed yet or not. Still haven't fixed the furnace. It's just but anyway, I have a class in Plano on Friday, as you know, to learn the new Bernina serger with the air threading. So I don't care if we're here till Saturday morning, but I don't want to be here another 3 weeks. This is 3 weeks. The girl that's our person was sick all day yesterday, and the person that was covering for her was super grumpy and in a bad mood. The tech is very, 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 very nice, but the tech can only do so much. There's coaches everywhere, all lined up, and you know, he doesn't work on just ours, he works on everybody's. So we're trying to be very patient with him. We got him last night. He brought our coach back, and he actually let Jerry sit in it and talk to him. So we learned a lot of things, thank goodness. But here, I can't take out my sewing machine because somebody could come to the door any second and put the slides in and want to drive the coach away. Well, it takes a lot of time to set up the sewing machine. It takes a lot of time to take down the sewing machine. And not only that, would you believe I have lost my quilt pieces? You know, I'm making the tree quilt. Well, you have to cut out like 1,000 little triangles. Not triangles, but rectangles. Over 200 rectangles. And then a whole bunch of more rectangles for the green trees. And a whole bunch of more rectangles for the stems of the trees. And then all the rectangles of the background to go around the tree. And I had them all together in a baggie, a freezer bag. Do you think I can find that freezer bag anywhere? So I have got the big pieces to my new Silent Night quilt, which I'd like to be working on. I have all the big pieces, but the little chopped up pieces have disappeared. So I'm a little stressed over that. I'm mostly stressed over Christmas. If I say another word, I'll end up in a heap in tears, so I can't. Good morning, everybody. Joy here. It is Thursday, December 15, 2022. And I'm set up over here at the table today where I think you can see what I want to show you. I have a really, really good story to tell you, but I can't tell you here. So I have to make a different video telling you my super, super happy story. If you just watched up to here and you didn't just think, oh good heavens, what a sourpuss having a pity party. She has so much. How could she possibly be so low? Well, I can be, let me tell you. But I have something to tell you, but it's going to take too long to put it here on my camera because I can't go over 15 minutes here. And I've already got 5 or so. So I was just going to show you, I went to Joann the other day, and I had a fun shopping spree. Jerry went to Dick's Sporting Goods and to Target. We've been looking for a dehumidifier. We want little ones. And we can find them online, of course, all kinds of them. But we went to, I don't know, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Best Buy, you name it. And I said, why don't you go see if Target has one? And so I was at Joann, and he just did these things himself, so I could be at Joann. So I want to show you what I got. Oh, and the usual Joann saga. You've heard it before. Let me take a sip of my fresh cuppa. Yeah. So I had read their flyer. Their flyer said that their Butterick patterns had been on sale for $1.99, but that sale was over. And they were going to have a new sale starting today. Simplicity, $1.99, starting today. So I told Jerry, let me go to Joann's. It was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. This is Thursday, so 2 days ago. And I said, the patterns aren't on sale, but I like to go in when nobody's there and they're not on sale yet and pick all the ones I want. And then I put them together and I stick them in the wrong drawer someplace. And so then I go in the day of the sale. I've done this forever and ever and ever and ever. And I just go to the drawer where they don't belong and I pick up my patterns and I go get them, okay? So I've done that for years. So I went in there. The Simplicity weren't on sale yet, but they were going to be. They are today. So I go in there and the Butterick cupboard, every single drawer, well, every single section of drawers, probably six signs. Butterick, $1.99. Butterick, $1.99. Butterick, $1.99. And I thought, oh my gosh, the Butterick sale's still on. So I started looking at Butterick patterns. And I picked a few. Hopefully I don't have these. I'm just going to show you real quick what I got. I got this top with the twisty thing in the middle. I thought, if the twisty thing was at my waist, which is up under my bust, that I probably could wear that and look okay. That was, by the way, Butterick 6899. Remember, I have to be fast. You'll have to look them up online if you want to see detail. This is Butterick 6632. And I like the gathers. The bust darts moved up here with gathers. And so I thought that would be something different, you know, that you don't see on me every day. 6632. This one's 6765, and I probably already have this because I really like it. I love the way this drapey thing comes over and ties on the side. So I really like that, and that's Butterick 6765. Hold it still. This is Butterick 6388, and I'm positive I have this one. Do you know, I can always keep my extras here in the coach now, huh? If we ever get to a point where somebody's not coming picking it up every day. Nobody's picking it up today. So I like this, and I like the vest that's with it. So I thought, you know, if we go to a cold climate, which we might, B6388 was that one. This is 5655, and I like this because it's a top over a T. You just make a T, and then you make this other one that goes over it, and it has a bust dart. So I like that one very much. Might even make the dress. We'll see. That's 5655. And then this is 6294, and I'll bet you I've already got this one too. And this is just a t-shirt, 3/4 sleeves. The back is longer than the front. It's cut up the sides, and looking at this one down here. And so you can put a different fabric in the front and kind of color block it a little bit. I don't like this. I don't like to be able to see the inside where it's not pretty. You know, unless it had a lining in it and it looked pretty on both sides. So that's what I got. Here's the main one. I have a coat. I have two coats. One of them's red and it's wool, and it's 35, 40 years old. And it has a loose button on the front. I think I've sewn it back on a couple times. And it's red, and I love it, but you know, it's just really old. And I have another coat that's a long coat, like down to my calves. And it's white. I mean, what person in their right mind buys a white coat? And I think it's wool. Oh, I'm already up to 6 minutes. I'm going to have to hurry. Okay, so I want to make this, and I got 40% off of the lining. I'm going to use my new denim that I bought, the stretch denim, and I'm going to line it with this. So that's that one. Let me see. Last thing I bought. This is my Christmas present for me. $14. And I love it. Oh, I snuggled with it last night. I had a sad day yesterday. So I love a soft, squishy. These are so much more comfortable than a quilt. Just, isn't it luscious? $14, my friends. And I don't think that was a sale price. $14. You can see how big it is. It goes on the floor. It's longer than me and drapes on the floor. Oh, go get one. Some of them are big squares. Big plaid, red and black plaid, Christmas. Some of them are Christmas tree branches. And I actually had that in my cart. And then I thought, you know what? I want one I can use all the time. And I went back and I got this one. Oh, you can wash it in cold water and you can dry it on low heat. So to finish my Joanne story, I went up with my 7 patterns to check out. And I gave them to the girl. So I had the 7 patterns. I had the lining that was 40% off or 50% off. I had a coupon, 50% off something full price. So 50% off of this and that white blanket. And so the girl rings it all up. She said, it's ready for your credit card. So I go to put my credit card in, and I notice it says $154. I'm thinking, $2 times 7 is $14. The blanket's $14. That's $28. This was, I don't know how much it was, but there's no way it was $154. I said, something's wrong. And I said, let me look at the items. So she had charged me full price for every one of these patterns. So I said, no. I said, they're $1.99. She said, no, they aren't. I said, yes, they are. I said, you've got a sign back there on every Butterick cabinet, $1.99 Butterick patterns. So she has to call her boss or the manager or whoever it was. So this kind of grumpy lady comes over, and she looks at me like I just escaped Sing Sing and I'm trying to steal their patterns. And she says, those aren't on sale today. I said, well, you have at least 6 signs back there saying they are $1.99 Butterick patterns. So she says, well, I'm going to go back there and check. So she goes back there, and she comes back, and she's got a handful, you know, the signs. She's got a handful of signs. And she says to the clerk, you have to let her have them for $1.99. All of the cabinets were marked $1.99. So I got my $1.99 patterns. Now, that's not the first time I've played that game with Joann's. They're really bad about keeping things current. I often have been in many, many Joann's. I've lived in lots of different places, and they'll have signs saying either that or the patterns will be on sale, and they won't have any signs. I'll probably go in there today for the $1.99 simplicities. There probably won't be any signs at all. We shall see. But anyway, watch out for that. And if they've got the signs saying they're on sale, they have to honor it, because it says it big as day. I have to go because I'll be over 15 minutes. Miss you guys. Watch for my next video. I'll probably wait till tomorrow to put it up, but oh my goodness. You can see how I'm happy today and how sad I was yesterday. I just want to show you what God can do when you're really, really blue. I'll be back.